what a wonderful video and so cheerful. Hello, hello, hello. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to my video village. It's that time of year. I have recorded this video quite some time in advance because I'm actually on vacation right now. So, not quite Christmas here quite yet, but when this is coming out, it is Christmas is at our doorstep. So, let me know in the comments what your plans are for this year's Christmas. I would love to know how you're spending it, if you're spending it with loved ones or if you're doing anything fun. So back when I was young, my family would always go to see a movie or like go to a theater show on Christmas Eve. And it's still one of my favorite things to do. So that's kind of what I do here. But as you're watching this video, I'm actually in the Caribbean, so I'm going to be with friends and I'm going to probably have a really lovely time with them. Either way, I thought it would be appropriate to watch a Christmas-themed video for this time of year, so we're taking a look at Feuerschwanz Krampus. So I'm, at this point, I have watched quite a bit of Feuerschwanz and quite enjoy their really theatrical interpretation of metal and just really enjoying that a lot. And obviously familiar with the tale of the Krampus as well. So yeah, let's just go take a look and enjoy the holiday spirit. Also, in case you're new here, my name is Manon. I'm a filmmaker. I write and direct, and I've been working on short films, a documentary series, as well as a TV show recently, which you can see here. I worked on Cross, which is currently on Amazon, so check it out if you haven't yet. It's doing really well. It's a detective TV show, so it turned out really good. I actually worked on the bonus content, which is not out yet, but it should be sometime early next year. I'm also working on my first feature film, which is a psychological horror. If you join my Patreon, you can actually get quite a peek behind the scenes of everything that's going on. So if that's something you're interested in, you're definitely welcome to come check it out. Let's get into the Christmas spirit.
Doch nicht erfrieren. Cantus, Satana Sanctus, Deus, Inferi Krampus. Cantus, Satana Sanctus, Deus, Inferi Krampus. Ich reite auf Sturm und Winden, in alle eure Sünden, ich öffne eure Herzen, und heller glühen die Kerzen. Cantus, Satana Sanctus, Deus, Inferi Krampus. Cantus, Satana Sanctus, Deus, Inferi Krampus.
How lovely. Definitely more of a performance video than I was expecting. But regardless, like, let's take a look at some of what we're seeing here. Really cool reveal here. I loved his turn. And we're in a cave somewhere, it looks like. So that's really nice. And it's very nicely lit as well. It feels like there's a light in the back here, which is casting all this beautiful glow here. It's all looking quite saturated and with high contrast. So really like that a lot. And then we see the band is revealed and we got some more light. There's a smoke machine going. There's all these beautiful light lines, which is really fun. Like here, and here we actually see one of the lights. So there you go. It looks like one of those stage lights, more so than traditional filmmaking lights, but works perfectly. That's how you get those really harsh lights. That's the stage lighting. Loving their costumes. I feel like some of them, like this guy here in the back, he is wearing his hat like he always does. And then it actually turns out, and I saw that before, it's like it's actually daylight out. So it's really, really, really dark in this cave, which is actually quite useful if you're wanting to make something that looks a bit atmospheric, you know? so you don't have to block out any of the light too much. It looks great. Love this sort of silhouette here. She's coming in. I don't know why. Oh, maybe she's being led by this ball. And actually, this Christmas ornament. What do we call them in English? Kerstbal. That's what we would say in Dutch. I love the reflection of the light on this, so it's looking really nice and really saturated. Very pretty. And then she picks it up, and it's kind of like, what's going on inside here? And she is going inside on a quest. We see more of the band playing, and we see some of these beautiful parts of the cave. Really stunning, and I love how the light is sort of almost looking like it's glitter. Very nice on like the moisture that's on there. So that's absolutely love that. This guy, what's he got in his hand? Can anyone tell me? I'm a little curious. Like I have no idea what that is. Again, you can kind of tell here how high the contrast is and how saturated everything is. And there's also definitely, almost looks like there's some smoothing going on as well. It might, or it's also possible that, you know, there's a tool in a lot of editing software that's called smoothing or sharpening, but if you pull it the other way, it's smoothing essentially. It looks like it's been smoothened a little bit, at least in the foreground here, though we do see the texture here in the cave. But yeah, his face looks very smooth. All their faces do, actually. It's also possible that they actually had a lens, or a filter on their lens, which helps with smoothing textures a little bit. It can have a really nice effect. It actually makes it more cinematic, like very easily. It adds a little bit of grain, though I would say it probably is a little bit smoothened in post, because everything in the background too looks just really very soft. Ah, now I see what it is. That's his bagpipes, isn't it? That he was sort of like shooting at us. And when do we get the monster reveal? Let's see. Just wanted to go take a look at the full figure here, because pretty cool costume. Really love. I mean, he's almost sort of like a Bigfoot, almost, with how hairy he is, or that's how I imagine the Bigfoot anyway. Love the horns. Really, really like the mask. It's almost reminding me a little bit of those Japanese monsters. I guess it's also because of the mustache here, but that's some great work. I love the effect here, the special effects makeup. That's really cool. And he's also reminding me a little bit of the faun in Pan's Labyrinth, which I incidentally have a figure of here in the background. You can see that here. I painted that. So yeah, reminding me a little bit of that guy. Very cool. He's definitely very creepy. So he comes in the cave, and then he's got all of these people who were sort of in this erotic, sensual situation. I'm not sure what the story is yet here, but I love the candles, and we have this beautiful background, which is completely blue. Love that. And it contrasts so nicely with the warmer toned yellow in the foreground. And they're wearing these wispy white outfits. So not sure what's happening here yet, or why they're all here sort of like kissing and making out and all of that stuff. Quite curious to see where this is going next. So let's keep watching.
Krampus, Satan aus Sanctus, Deus inferi Krampus. Denn zwischen euren Jahren es sind meine kalten Tage. Ich reit auf Sturm und Winden, kenn alle eure Sünden.
what a wonderful video and so cheerful. I guess that eventually she just gets lured into the Krampus's den and becomes a part of this sort of strange cult, maybe? I don't know. But just wanted to point out, like, they managed to make this guy in the Krampus suit look absolutely enormous, which is so cool. I love that either the guy that was in the suit was already really tall, but what I'm thinking actually is that maybe he is either wearing really high heels or some sort of, like, you know how they sometimes have these stilts to make performance look a little taller. The hands were also like really freakishly tall, so it's a very sort of cool effect. Really love this shot. It's very, very pretty, and I love the lighting. I mean, we see the light set up here, really casting a sort of ethereal glow, especially with all of the smoke going on. So that is really, really wonderful. And again, really just love how they're lit with the more yellow lamps in the foreground. Really pretty, and then they sort of give in. And I also noticed that we got a lot of really fun camera movement as well, mostly on what I think is like probably a gimbal. So the camera person was moving forward, moving backward, sort of emulating the dolly shot a little bit, except it isn't. But there's just some lovely shots and also some really nice focus pulls as well, I noticed. So just overall, just really lots of nice glow, which you can see here. And these shots were also really cool. I love how we're sort of like shooting her from the top down. These people just crawling over her or reaching for her. Really nice. And then it almost feels like she is fully absorbed into this sort of strange commune. Very effective little video. Really enjoyed that. I guess it's a quick one. Here in the transition, we have a little cool effect, which it looks like almost they used this sort of glitch slash flare effect to transition from one shot to the other. Very nice. Really like that a lot. Just tonally, it's very consistent. Yeah, these were definitely my favorite shots. They were also sort of like the biggest setups that we've seen in the video, but these were very nice. It almost feels a little painterly. So I guess this could be a good painting of the Krampus. And with that, that's the end of the video. It's a quick and short one, but it is the holidays, so we're all taking it a little easier to get a little bit of a break from all of the craziness of the year. I'll be back next week. I'm just doing one a week during this period of time, and I'll be talking a little bit about my faves of the last year, favorite movies, favorite TV shows, my favorite music videos that I covered this year, and sort of talking about, you know, a little bit of a reflection of how the year has been and everything that I've done, and also what's in store for the future. So I would also love to know what you've been enjoying, and so you're warmly invited to come hang out and reflect with me. All right, so if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, make sure to like the video because that really helps more people see my stuff. And come on over to Patreon if you're interested in seeing and reading more of my own work, as well as you get early access to videos too, a lot of the time. So it's we have a good time. And lastly, there's the Discord server where you're also invited to come hang out. We talk about all of our favorite stuff. Overall, we just have an excellent time over there. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah as well. I wish everyone all of the best, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.